Good morning. Grab those balls, as I will over here, and roll them around, up and down the fingers. Ooh, nice bright light this morning. And across the knuckles. And on the thumb pad. And the pinky pad. And let's interlace the fingers and compress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let go. And compress. 2, 3, 4, 5. And one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Around the back. And switch. 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 Whoa! Oh, there it is. And switch. And we'll go through the legs. A little faster. And switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. And come on up. Assess where those feet, ankles, knees, hips are. Drop the ball. Press down 3 times. I do not know why Alaska comes over when I'm doing this, because she knows, no doubt, there's no way I can pedal with my other foot while doing this. All right, scoot it across the knuckles. And roll it down the bones. And scribble. You know what? I don't think I pressed it against the knuckles, did I? So let's press it once against each of the knuckles. It seemed too fast. And then we'll move to the other foot. Pressing down 3 times in the middle of the foot. Up to the knuckles. Scoot it across. Roll it down. And scribble. Three, 2, 1. Let's get the ball out of the way. Let's reassess. And we'll do some wood chops. Through the middle of the legs. Let's do 10 on each today. 2, 3, because we're going to be doing seated cores. 4, so we'll work a little harder. 5, standing up in the beginning here. 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then one side. 1. And 10, and then the other. And then, and stand. All right. Let's shake the tree. And center. 2 deep breaths. Twisting at the waist, swinging the arms. And center. Ocean wave breathing. Let's march in place or jog. So as I said, we're going to be doing the seated course. So with 23 seconds left, you can pick it up a little bit, pick it up a lot. Do some seated jacks. Seated jacks. Huh, interesting. Now, we'll be doing seated jacks later, but you can do some side jacks or jumping jacks or rapid squats, or just keep doing what you're doing. Be safe, whatever you do. On the other side. Do some rapid squats. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. $15. 21, 22, 23, come up and take 2 deep breaths. Interlace those fingers and bring them up over the head. Reaching for the sky. Or the light. Stand back if you can. Come forward. Lean to one side. And the other. Center. And gradually come down, pressing out at the chest. And down. Bring the hands up in front. Press out, retracting the scapula. Hold and down. Come up one more time. and down. Bring your hands behind your back and raise them up, pushing the scapula together. A little bit higher. And down. Let's shrug slowly today. And roll back. And forward. Extend the arms and rotate. Other direction. One palm down, one palm up, and flip-flop. Try to keep one up and one down. Sounds easy. I don't find it so easy. And bring one arm across the body right below the throat. Press in on the elbow. Other arm. Arm behind the back, pressing down. Other arm. Rotating the neck. Other direction. Go ear to shoulder. Nod. Bring your head back and peck like a pigeon. Don't need a stick. Look up. Look down. Look over one shoulder. Look up. And bring that head slowly around to center. And then keeping looking up, bring it over to your left or your other shoulder. Left in my case. Still looking up. And then bring that head down, just looking over your shoulder. And return to center. We'll do a side lunge. Other side. Come up. Bow your head down, chin on chest, slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. Bend down, hinging at the waist, hands running down your legs. Get them as close to the floor as you can. If you can get them to the floor, great. I've got them under my toes. Stretch. Knees are not locked. You want to stretch those hamstrings and bend the knees if you need to inch out into a pike. And stretch those calves. Inch back. Hands down towards the floor, maybe a little bit further down than they were before. Stretching the hamstrings. And inch your way back up. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Chin is on the collarbone and raise it up. Let's grab a stick. I think we're going to do David Lee today, so we'll bring the stick behind the back. Slow down as possible and twist at the waist. And if you want, you can start stepping gingerly. And then maybe a little bit more, do what's comfortable. And center, bring the stick around front, rock it back and forth. Bring it to one side. And then the other. Bring it in front and paddle the kayak. Go in reverse. Holding it to the chest, flop the wrists. Bring the arms down. And above the head. And down. And up. Bring it to the chest. Bring it, put your palms up on the stick and flop the wrists. Go down. And up above the head. And let's bring it behind the neck again and do some knee raises. Just go up as high as feel comfortable. We're going to do 10 on each leg. 3, 4, or up to 10. 5. And 10, we'll do some hip rotations. And 10. All right, bring the stick in front to the side and press down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Press down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep it there and swing it back. 1, 2, 3, 6, and 7. And the other hand pressing down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. One more time. 5. And then swing that arm back. Let's bring the stick in front and go up on our toes. And back on our heels. Toes, heels, 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 toes, heels. Toes, heels, toes, heels. And let's put that stick down and grab a chair. Let's start with that great favorite exercise of some cat-cows in the chair. Round in the back and arching, rounding and arching. You keep your hands either on your knees or holding onto the side of the chair, whichever feels better for you. Rounding, arching, head up, rounding, chin in, arching, looking up. One more. Okay, I'll put it around. We'll skip the leg rotations because we did those. Let's bring our legs out, feet out a little bit, and bring the knees in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7. Now you're probably feeling that right in here. So let's bring the ankle across the other knee. And you can press down on the knee and bend slightly or all the way. And hold. And come up. And let's do the other one. Bending, pressing against the knee and bending at the waist. Holding. And coming up. All right, let's do some seated jacks. Let's do 10, 2. And now reach over and bend. 1, 1. We'll do 7, 6, 6, and 7. Put your legs out, toes are up, and come across and touch, or come as close to touching as possible, hinging at the waist again, keeping your spine nice and straight. Do 7 on each. We're going to raise the knee and kick out. Raise, kick. Raise, kick. 3. 7 and 7. Put your legs apart about shoulder width. Raise the hands above the head. Bend at the waist. And try to touch the floor. 1, 2. Let's do 10. 4. Good. Let's see. Let's do double knee up. Just hold on to the side of the chair, in front of the chair, and raise both knees. 2, 3. Hands behind the head. And twist. Both sides. Keeping the spine straight. 5, 6. We'll do 10, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Climbers. One hand up and the opposite leg. 2, 10. And now let's go elbow to knee, coming across. Seven, 8, 9, and 10. And then finally, we're gonna kick up both legs. 1, 2, holding on to the chair. 3, 4, 5, 6, one more. 7, we get up. Remember, you can do those anytime you're sitting down and want to get the blood flowing. We'll loosen up. Let's rub those hands together. Cultivate some chi. And on that chi ball. Centering. And opening our hearts. Pausing. And sending it out with an exhale. Center. 2 breaths. And bringing down heavenly chi. And going down, gather it up. Celebrating this gorgeous day with aha! Namaste.
Tom, I want to tell you, it was so cute. While we were working with the stick, we saw a particular ear in front of the screen and occasionally bits of fur flying into the air.
I didn't see the fur, but I did. She was.
It was really cute. And actually, at one point, I guess she was moving vigorously enough that the screen jumped just a fraction.
She's calmed down now. She's at rest. She got her workout. And she's ready to roll. I don't know if the rest of you are, but she is. Do I hear Don?
Hello there. How are you?
Hi, I do hear Don. I didn't, you're down below on my screen. And Richard, hi. Senator George, how are you, sir?
Oh, see you later, Tom.
Good. So let's grab some balls and a roller. You can use either a hard roller or soft roller. We're going to use the ball on the glutes, the posterior, and we're going to use the roller on the quadriceps. So I'm going to use a hard roller myself. And if you have, the tennis ball that we're using in the beginning is probably broken in by now. So you might want a slightly newer one if you have one. But if not, no problem. And I'll let somebody else get that. We're going down on the floor. And we're just placing that ball sitting right on it. The opposite leg, you want the sole of the foot on the floor. It'll help you modulate the pressure that you put on the hip. Put the ball on it. You have your hands behind you, same thing. And just roll around till you find the tenderest of tender spots. And apply as much pressure as is comfortable. I don't know if comfortable is the right word, bearable. And we'll hold that for 20 to 30 seconds as usual. And then bend your knee and bring your leg in 4 or 5 times. Good. Come up and put the ball under the other glute. Set. Switch position on the legs. And again, move it around. Finding a spot to lean into. And we'll start. 1, 2, 3. And just use your other leg and your hands to control how much pressure you're putting on that spot. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, bend at the knee about 5 times. And remove the ball. Hopefully feeling a little better there. Grab the roller. And we're going to get prone. You want to put the roller on one quad so that the bulk of it is facing away from you. And we're separating the quads into 2 areas, from the hip to the middle, and from the middle to right above the knee. We're going to start right above the knee. You're leaning on your forearms and rolling up to about the middle of the quads and back slowly, about 1 inch per second, a couple times, trying to find that most tender of spots. And when you do, lean into it. And then kick your leg up 4 or 5 times. And give that area to the middle of the leg and down to the above the top of the knee. A few rolls back and forth. And then roll from the middle of the quads up to the top, right below the hip bone there. And back. Again, looking for tender spot. Maybe you might want to rotate your leg a little so that you're a little bit on the side. Looking for that most tender spot. When you find it, lean into it. 5, 6. And then kick your leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll it again, up and down to the middle of the leg to the hip. Three or 4 times. And then just feel how different that quad may feel as opposed to the other. We're going to go and get the other. Yeah. So again, bulk of the roller is away from the body. You're on the very edge, starting right above the knee and rolling up to the middle of the quads and back. Find your spot. Ooh. All right, that's it. Lean into it. Kick. Roll that zone up and down slowly a few more times. And again, if there's more than one spot that you want to do, of course, come back later and do more. And then finally, we're going to do zone 2 on the other leg. From the middle of the leg all the way up to the end of the quads and back. Looking for that tender spot. There she is. There he is. Hold. Kick. 3, 4, 5. Roll the area. And come up and see how you're feeling. Hopefully a little bit looser, ready to do a half marathon or so.
Thank you, Tom.
You're welcome, Mira. Have a great weekend. I'll see you Monday.
Thank you, Tom. I may not be there on Monday. I have a meeting starting at 10, so I'm not sure how long it's going to last, but I'll try.
Okay.
Okay, have a great
And,
weekend.
you know, obviously come in late if you need-
Sure.
no problem. Okay.
Thank you
Take
so
care,
much.
Bye-bye. Mame, have a great weekend.
You too.
Good luck, Hal. I'll see you later.
Okay, you too.
Yep.
Okay,
You
bye.
too.
Everybody later, I guess. Yes. Eva, I'm definitely going to see you later. Yo. And Mira, yes. So, ciao. Till then.
Ciao.
The limit of my Italian, I'm afraid.